We'll start it.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Sunday morning, we are live here at the Dob And Wayno Show. Let me turn the Olympics down a little bit while we're chatting. It is February 15th. Happy belated Valentine's Day to anybody that we usually talk to that we might not have been in contact with yesterday, but today's the day after. So happy Valentine's Day then to our girl down in Georgia.
Atlanta, Georgia.
Cheyenne, happy Valentine's Day to you if you're watching. If not, you can see it later, dear. Chime in today. We do have our messenger chat up on the computer so we can see text. So you can text in. Wayno is going to give you the number now.
It's 856-430-2483. It's also in the chat on
right. It's also in there, the number in the chat.
Messenger.
Yes. So anyway.
Well, since we started off with a shout out to Cheyenne, we'll give a shout out to our callers then before I get into the businesses.
Yeah.
So we got shout out to
what's
our callers.
For what did we call him?
Jay, New Jersey Jay.
Delaware. Well, he's from Delaware, but
New Jersey Jay from Delaware.
Yeah, New Jersey.
So we got
right because
New Jersey Jay from Delaware because he likes the New York.
He's a New York Giant, New York Ranger fan, and a Baltimore Oriole follower. So he's our kind of advocate for those different sports, which is fine. Yeah, it's all good. And our hockey affiliate, Ralph Parks from Pennsville. Chicago. There's a story behind that, but we don't want to go into that right now too long to tell you, but there's a reason why we call him that, or he calls me that.
And my sister Kim, she calls in from time to time. She's our Phillies person. And
yes, Kim does.
Bed person right now, right? Because they got bought that new
bed. Oh,
yeah.
Here's Kim and her new bed.
And her dogs.
You know, she loves that new bed.
But our business...
give our shout outs to the businesses that we support here in Pennsville. Small ones, small business. That's good.
Okay, good. We got a shout out to All Day DJs, who's also my business also. My son Thomas is taking it over, and he DJs out at Scooters once in a while. He does karaoke there every Thursday night, 9 to 1. And also, one of our longtime supporters, Annette McGraw. She has her, she has her own baking business, Blessed Kitchen Bakery. Sorry,
now we know Annette
because
he does give you the shout out for. I usually don't come in, but he does.
She's gonna put a laxative in one of these.
So this we're showing you looks like some kind of a pastry with strawberries filling in it. I think.
Yep.
Looks like it. Very, very tasty.
Very
tasty. Yeah. And then we have some of her jalapeno bread to try today. Trying to get it'll be on the floor in a minute, but anyway, looking good here. We're gonna.
Oh, look! It popped open.
Are we diving into it this minute, or are we moving on?
Why not? It just popped open.
Okay. Well, we'll get to the bread in a second. I guess we're gonna do sweets first.
Yeah.
Wait a minute! I got your napkin.
Messy
as you are.
It's all on my finger.
You'll have it all over the place. You'll be wearing yours. Take that napkin here.
Thank you, sweetheart.
I know. You know how you get.
Here you get Buttercup.
Oh, God. It's not get all mushy.
All right. Bite into this biscuit. Good.
It does look good. This is right up my alley because this is. Shout out to my granddaughter, Rylan. She would love this. This is a puff pastry with the cream filling is like it's a yellow cream. I'm not sure. Is it the sweet type or the Bavarian type?
Oh no, good.
Well, you need to analyze. You don't just say, "Oh, good."
That's what I got you for.
No, always something to do for me.
What?
Let me say. Almost. I love the pastry because it's very light.
Yeah, it's good.
It's almost like a croissant type pastry. Airy, light. This is something you can. We're reading right now. What is Keith doing? Well, I'm eating. Same thing Wayno was doing.
Flaming around like a crackhead, looking for men. You looking for men?
Yeah, that's one here. Just Don't know what to do, does he? Well, I leaned in at first to go get the pastry, which was underneath on the coffee table. That's probably when you saw my head going down.
We practiced.
Where is he going? Now I'm eating.
But yeah, that thing was good.
That's top shelf right there. Next.
I'll find out the name. I'll put it on Facebook.
Next, you take the jalapeno bread. I'm going to too.
Jalapeno bread. Got a little jalapeno on that.
Jalapeno bread. We're going to try this out.
You did great on that.
I like the taste of the bread. It tastes of jalapeno in it, even if I didn't get one.
Oh, nose running now.
You know what? This would be good, like a beer bread, like you would eat, have beer. And,
you should drink beers one day.
yeah, and cut it thin slices with some cheese. Oh man, I don't like the bread, but I can set up a pretty good charcuterie board if I have to. Here, peeps, just let you know.
Goes great with coffee.
Anyway, it's
Very good, Annette.
Annette, thank you so much. That is from Annette Blessed Kitchen Bakery. Thank you very much. We're going to get ourselves together here, chewing. I got to wash it down.
Well, while he's washing down, I'll go over to local sports.
Shout out to Duncan.
So that Pennsville boys wrestling team.
Right.
They're 17-8, 4-1 in Tri-County. The girls team, wrestling team is 1-1.
That bread's delicious. My God, I just love that.
It is good.
And nice little heat at the end too.
Yeah.
I didn't get a thing, but that's all you got to tell her person if she's not watching.
She might be.
If she is, but
She's tuning in before.
But you always chat with her anyway. Just let her know we liked it. Both of them.
Baseball, boys baseball.
We're doing the local sports right now. Wayno's going to read to you a little bit. Got to
For
get
Pennsville. Yeah.
Pop up here's got to get the readers out.
Yeah.
He puts them on, I take them off.
Boys baseball team, their coach Matt Carr. First game is April 2nd versus Clearview at home. That'll be a 4:00 game. Girls softball is Williamstown, March 18th, 2026 at 4 p.m. That, of course, that'll be away because
Right.
Pennsville's playing at home. Or the boys are playing at home. Girls basketball lost in the tournament. They got smoked by Delphi by like 17 points. But they finished 15-6 and 9-1 in the Tri-County. So congratulations to them.
They had a good season, girls. Shame they got knocked out of the playoffs, but that happens.
Yep.
They had a little misfortune though there at the end of the season with losing their coach right at the very end. He just not losing him. He just said he's done.
Yeah,
I quit.
Done.
I'm out. I know. I haven't heard. I have asked a few other people if anybody that I know knew anything of why, and they said, "Don't know, Keith. Have no idea. Nobody's saying." Or, I mean, obviously somebody knows. He knows, but yeah, we don't know what to tell you what happened there. So
but
shame because that kind of hurts. That's
we get a lot of our. I get a lot of the local sports news off of Riverview Sports.
Yeah,
that's on Facebook.
I know where you mean.
If anybody's
I know where you mean. River. Yeah,
give them a little.
I follow them. So
give them a little shout out too.
Yeah.
And they also have they're on Facebook and they also have their own website. So you go on the website and read into more detail on the stuff.
So let me ask you this:
Facebook is more. They use Facebook more for like breaking news.
When does the districts and stuff for the wrestling start? When is all that? Is that going on? They have to have districts, like regionals, all that. That's what I mean. Because I know states don't happen until like sometime in March. I want to say.
Right, and they got some powwows coming up or whatever they're called.
Because a lot of times states, I don't know if it's going on or it's around the time when Beer Fest is down in Atlantic City, and states are held at the Atlantic City Convention.
I'll look up.
I know it's not then, but
I have more.
Yeah, a little more. We'll maybe get into a little
next
more.
Week.
So when would districts start? How many guys are we? We'll have to look into how many wrestlers are we sending to districts that are literally, are going to go because not everybody gets to go.
Yeah.
Depending on your record and your ranking and all that. So I'd like to kind of know that a little bit.
And that cracks me up about like championship games and everything. The boys basketball team, right?
Right.
They were 0-9 in Tri-County.
Right.
0-9, not one win. They finished 3-20 for the year. How you make the playoffs?
Yeah,
I don't understand that.
If
anybody out there knows, Ralph, if you know or something, let me and Keith know because we don't know. I don't know how you can be 3-20 and make the playoffs alone.
So it's not about your record, or are they just hard up for having teams to be in the playoffs? How does that work?
That's what I asked Al last night. I asked him, I was like, is it because they don't have enough basketball teams?
Is it because there's only a handful that are at the top 1, 2, and then the next ones down are like 3-12 and 5 and 14? Or so you got to include them or what? Because that really doesn't seem like that should be a team to make the playoffs.
And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I just don't know.
Well, it gets you in the playoff, but is that a good thing? Are you really going to be able to compete against the 17 and 4 team? Or
that's like
football. I don't know.
Football, they play those consolation games.
Yeah.
When you're done, you're done. If you made the playoffs, you made the playoffs. If not, you don't get a freebie game.
I know. Well, there's two ways of looking at that.
Like just participation award.
So many people. Boy, I'll tell you, I'm over this. I'm done with this.
Get amped up over.
Oh, amped up this one. I'm trying to keep it real over here on my little.
So, the local college around here, Sound Community College.
Yes.
The girls' basketball team is suspended for the rest of the year because
what happened?
Now, I don't know if this is for real, not just from different sources.
Hearsay.
The hearsay is that 4 of the girls on the team got arrested for shoplifting at Walmart.
Not something.
I don't know who they are, and even if I
right.
didn't know who they were, I'm not going to mention their names anyway.
Right.
But
that's pretty hard to
cover
up.
I heard. And they said that,
right.
They were thinking about it, and they were just like, no, that's the straw that broke the camel's back. Because I guess they've had some issues, minor issues,
in the past
this season.
That's a shame for that.
Yeah, that sucks, especially for the ones that, doing it. My question on that was, well, don't they have any of these girls that aren't that great?
Why is I shaved and it looks more on here than it does in person? We're doing the dumb stuff now. What does he want?
He says, does everyone
make the playoffs with their records placing them in a rank in round robin format? Well, that's kind of what we want to know, Ralph. It kind of, now with you saying that, it kind of seems that way. Is that how to do it, though? I mean, if there's 10 or 15 teams in each conference, everybody's going to the playoffs. So what happens in a round robin regardless? One usually plays 6 in any, if there's 6 teams. So where does that go? So one has a bye week, even though they don't, they're going to play a crappy team. One plays 12, 2 plays 11, 3 plays. That's how that goes. They don't just rank you. One doesn't play 2 yet.
Right.
So I'm saying, by having what Ralph's kind of saying, are they just in there and their record, they're in a round robin to get, you're going to be eliminating these teams the first game out of the chute. All the bad ones are going to just go.
Right.
Unless they pull off some miraculous thing, which can happen, but not usually in high school sports and stuff like that. Really, really bad teams don't compete against good teams. They just can't. If they didn't during the year, they're not going to do now unless the other team comes in with an injury. Something's up. Anyway, good question, Ralph. I don't know. I'm just kind of saying I don't kind of think that far down that a team that's 3-20 should make a playoff in a basketball tournament. I just don't. You missed out on it to me. And like I said, if there's 12 teams in a division, then maybe the top 4 should make it, or 6.
And the Friday night,
the top 6.
Yeah, Friday night when the boys played, they got beat 74-18.
Right. So there you go. Perfect example of what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Had no business playing the team they were playing. 74-18. Or that other team probably scored 18 points in the first 5 minutes or 10 minutes. So that got me, Ralph, I get pumped up about it. Well, that's what it's all about. We can't sit here and just calmly discuss stuff. So. That's the only reason I can think of why a 3. Yeah, no, I agree with you, and that's why we ask. We ask you the questions, and we ask Jay the questions. we've had an idea that I just don't feel. I'm more the objective right off the shoot. That shouldn't be. It's wrong. And you're like, well, maybe this is why they do it, because they want to have more teams in the playoffs. But you're a high school team. It's not like they're making money having more teams in there for what concessions. It's about the only thing you can make money on.
Because they don't set tickets.
No, right. So all this is just, you're just going to go see your kid perform, but he's going to get slaughtered by the good team.
Yeah.
Anyway. But, hey, I say I shaved this. Look how I'm kind of tight today. Just we're having a new shaver. But on there, it looks like I got a beard and a half.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
I don't. Look, I know what this looks.
You need to shave, man.
It looks. That's why it looked like that in the mirror this morning. So I said, I don't want that. So I got it all down tight. I got this new razor. And it's got good for your lower extremities. Oh yeah, I'm buzzing away. Get her done.
Is that your undercarriage?
Yeah, I don't like my undercarriage with a lot of, I don't like it looking like a shaggy dog.
Let's go.
We're clapping the hands, and we're moving on to the next topic.
Football.
All right, we'll get football out
What
of
do
the
you
way.
think of the Super Bowl?
Didn't we talk about this last week?
Yeah.
We did too.
Super Bowl was last week.
No. Was it?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah. Today's the 14th.
February 7th. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
We have to have comedy on there. That's why they watch us, really.
You got Clue in there? You son of a bitch. You're holding out.
I'll tell you what, I am a little buzzing right now. Yeah.
We talked about it on the phone.
We did. That's why. We talked about it all week long. So, I think the Super Bowl went the way I thought it would go.
I did too.
We can ask Ralph his quick opinion on there. He can. Not this one wound up. He always says that. Scout. I told Wayno when before we get into this, I said every time during the week or night or whatever, I'll just text randomly, say Shakal said, and I'll wait a little bit because you're working and you get back to your phone. And I always tell him sometimes I'll come back and see one, and I'll see it come up. What's he blabbing about now? Well, he's always spouting something off. What's he chatting about now? I'll just start laughing. I'll just get into a little. That's why I kind of say it, to see what his reaction is going to be to what I say. But, he does give me a different one most of the time. What's he yapping about now? That was the other day. So anyway, enough about that, because I know you paying big money to see this group on YouTube. So, and our time's limited.
We're going to put a GoFundMe page up.
Yeah, we're putting a GoFundMe page. Super Bowl, like I said, getting back to that, went the way I thought it would go. I was a little disappointed in Drake May, a little bit in his play, but there again, it's his first. Yeah. It's his first Super Bowl. It's his first time there.
Supposedly he was hurt too. So.
And I didn't know that, but you're right. Yeah. And you're right. I didn't know it during the game, but I did find that out afterwards. That never helps. It's not, you hate to hear that, because then excuses, But, so anyway, somebody calling us?
No.
It's a little early yet. Let us get our chit chat out before you start buzzing us. But anyway, Seattle deserved to win. To me, good defense, probably the best defense in the NFL this past year, and defense wins championships, and it proved it right there. Score some points and shut a team down, no matter what you do or how.
Shut them down.
They were putting pressure on New England all day. He had no time. He was most of the time not comfortable back there in the pocket. So I think that had a big difference to do to it. And they couldn't get anything going in a rhythm like the run game, or they couldn't get the small passes to go. Short passes. So when Seattle took advantage of their moments, New England had they were looking pretty decent D-wise in the first half, but then Seattle came out, I think, and just kind of figured some stuff out, and was enough to score to win. And a couple big plays. When you give up the big play, a lot of times that kills it, and it did to me. Seattle had that couple of them, big, tight plays. One was a run play by, Walker, and one was you all right?
Yeah.
You're having trouble over here.
No, what?
Well, it's Philly season now. Yeah, I covered up the Eagles. Sorry.
I couldn't see the Phillies.
Yeah, I need to redo the blanket so that the Phillies insignia shows. I still got our little boy up there, Snowman, because it's still winter. Got to keep him out. So, but that's my take on the Super Bowl. Ralph, if you got anything you want to say about the Super Bowl, text in, chime in. I was at Ralph's, by the way, having a great time. There's been somebody else there, but he couldn't make it for whatever reasons. Sorry about that. We won't mention any names. But I had a good time with Ralph. What did we have to eat, Ralph? Lasagna. Oh my gosh, Carissa made a lasagna, and I hope Carissa's feeling better. Just a shout out to her because she's under the weather right now. Got a little bit of stomach bug going on or flu or something. I don't know, but she ain't been good the last couple days. So I hope she feels better. But she made an awesome lasagna.
I had that for like 3 weeks.
And I've had lasagna from a few different people. My sister, number one, can make a really good homemade lasagna. This is probably top 3 in lasagnas that I've had. Because I don't eat a lot of lasagna. It's not one of my favorite Italian dishes, but I did when it's good, it's right. And she did good. So I hope that'll perk her up and make her feel better. Me talking about the lasagna. But anyway.
The MVP. Do you think Walker should have got the MVP? I think the kicker should have got the MVP because they would have won that game anyway, even if.
Okay. When's the last time you seen a kicker get an MVP? Though? Come on.
Well, how many times?
Walker.
If he didn't kick those, say he missed those field goals, they lose that game. If he misses the field goals, they lose.
Say Walker didn't run like he did, they don't win the game because he ran all over.
They still would have won the game.
No.
With the field goals.
They might not have got him if he didn't run. You don't get they have positioning from the running. Are you kidding me? So take Walker out of the equation, all them yards, and this guy's gonna regardless get down there. No, that doesn't work that way either.
Nah. Kicker should have got the MVP.
No. I mean he should be recognized, but that's our opinion. We're both got opinions on it. That's cool. I'm sure we can ask Ralph who should have got the MVP. Krista said thank you. She's welcome. I'd like to say I hope she's feeling better, but you're welcome, dear.
Yeah, keep that stuff over there. Yeah. We don't need it.
Ralph was even yesterday. He told me because I'm downstairs working. He's getting his basement all redone, doing the ceiling, the wiring. He's got lights, speakers. He's doing when
he's
got done.
Before pictures?
Huh?
You got any before pictures?
No, I'm sure Ralph's got plenty of pictures. He takes pictures.
Get them, put the before and after on the Facebook page.
Well, you know what? Are we paying him?
No, he's your buddy, man.
You're my buddy too, but I don't crap about you either.
I don't give a crap about you either.
You know that,
mother
right?
Freaker.
You know yourself. But anyway, yeah, he's doing a lot of nice work down there. So when it's done, I'm sure I'll ask him. Maybe we get. Well, I'll get the before and after when he's done. It's not done yet. Got a ways to go. I'm just saying we could do what you're saying. Yes, absolutely. And put it on there and say Ralph did. But he's doing it right. He's getting all his lights and his sockets and his wiring and the little things you put so you don't see the speaker, the wires is all, when it's done, it's going to look really good. So, but we got to watch the Super Bowl on his 98-inch TV, dude. It's a whole different program when you're watching on that big.
We'll have to look at TV. Doing that next year.
It is, yeah. Yeah, we get a group next year. He'd love to have a big party come over next year. Like I said, it was only going to be a couple of us, and it was only just me, Carissa, and him.
Next year's Super Bowl party.
And the kids.
It's actually February 4th.
That's right. The kids were there. We won't say anything about that. Ask Ralph what he thought of the halftime show.
Ralph, did you like the halftime show?
He's texting now. You should be paying me. I listen to you. Answer the question. Did you like the halftime show, Bub? I know the answer to this. We almost got a little scrap down there with the other people that were there.
Are you serious?
It's just I'm not serious, but his daughters and their friends, a couple friends were there. Ralph and I were both like, I'm not going to go there, but it got quiet for a little bit.
Out of all them people that went to the Super Bowl, if you look at the pictures and the videos from the Super Bowl, nobody dancing that stuff.
Oh, I said that. I told a lot of people that. I said, look, Ralphie's on.
Welcome to the Dob And Wayno Show. Who do we have the pleasure of speaking of this morning?
Do you guys want the clean answer about the Super Bowl, or do you want my true answer about the Super Bowl?
Let's go. Let's go.
Always true. I don't care.
Maybe the halftime show.
Oh, that. Well, yeah. I want the real thought. I don't want you to sugarcoat anything on that because I didn't, and you and I didn't, and yet we kind of got yelled at a little, but that was all right. We got through it.
I was seeing really bad halftime shows.
Right. Yes.
And that beats all of them. I didn't like it whatsoever. And I'm not saying it. And again, you see all over Facebook. you're racist, because if you don't like Super Bowl, or you're not about equality, if you didn't like Super Bowl, all that kind of stuff. But of course, we're all entitled to our opinions.
Yep.
And yeah, didn't like it whatsoever. I didn't like the music.
I hated it.
I ain't saying just the openers. I didn't care for the music. Obviously, I'm gonna say probably about 75% of the country didn't have a clue on what he was even saying.
More than that, good Lord.
And then supposedly, again, whether you're still on the internet, you don't know if it's true or not. But supposedly, a lot of the translation of what he was saying in the song.
I heard that if we'd have had what do you call it? The words come up on the screen to what he's saying, so we could tell it. We wouldn't have want to see what he was saying.
If Eminem got on there and sang his stuff the way he's supposed to sing it, it would have been all hell broke loose.
Yeah. And then I know I made a comment about grabbing his genitals quite a few times.
Grabbing his junker.
Yep, the old package.
Yep.
And so I mean, like I said, the Super Bowl is, to me, it's actually like a family event, gathering and whatnot.
Yeah.
So
I look at it that way now.
Absolutely.
I just don't think really belonged there. Now, I did find out that Apple gave the Super Bowl $50 million. And they wanted, what the hell is his name? Bad Bunky something?
Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
Bad Bunky, I like that one.
Yeah, so Apple donated to the Super Bowl $50 million, and they wanted Bad Bunny to play because they want to sell his music on iTunes. So
yeah, I read that too.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the story as to why he did it and not someone famous.
Right.
I'll be honest with you, I've never heard of Bad Bunny my entire life.
Me neither, Ralph. You know me. I mean, I'm almost 70 years old. Why would I know anything about that? It's not about, it's not just about the fact I don't want somebody that I don't know in there, but the quality of the music, the show, what it's meant for, it should appeal to almost all ages a little bit. A little bit of the older need to know what's going on. A lot of the younger is going to know. I mean, we've seen other shows where I know what some of the stuff was being said and played in other, Super Bowls. One of the best Super Bowls ever, whether you like him or not, was Michael Jackson's.
Yeah,
the one where he come up out of the that was one of the best put together choreographed music that you could understand Super Bowls of all time.
Michael Jackson was good. I liked Prince.
Prince was. There's plenty of good ones.
And I even liked the one when it was
the one when Snoop came out and they all were in different things, like different clubbies like that. Yeah.
I even like that.
That's good. It's not.
I didn't like Bad Bunny. Now I'm a racist.
Right. See, so we're just saying we don't like one, but no, like if you looked at the crowd, looked at the audience, and Wayno and I discussed this. You and I probably did too. I don't know if you and I texted about it or not. Look around and said, everybody's grooving to the beat. No, the camera went around. There might have been a handful of people that I could see were literally just going and moving like this a little bit. The rest of the people are just standing there looking with their faces long like this.
Like, what the hell is this?
Like, what are we witnessing?
Well, now, the NFL is an American organization,
right?
And now, of course, you can say, Puerto Rico, this is like Puerto Rico owned by the United States or something like that.
Right. Well, Puerto Rico is just a territory. It's not a state.
No, it's not a state, but it is a part of the United States.
Right.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, they can't vote in our elections.
No,
so
they can't do that. No.
So piss off.
My thing is, yes, they're a territory, but they have their own government.
Right.
They're not ran by our government.
True. Right.
So you can't say, because American territory. Get out of here. No, they are their own governmental policies and whatnot. So no, you can't say it. So again, yes, horrible Super Bowl, one of the worst I've seen. And even if he sang it in half English, half Spanish, I'd have been I'd be like, okay. But no, he didn't. So, no, it was horrible.
Well, you keep saying Super Bowl. You mean horrible halftime show. It's not the Super Bowl itself.
Well, that's like
Not the game. I also wanted to know what you thought about the game, too. Like,
I was talking about on Facebook about the halftime show.
Yeah.
And this girl, Gina Satt, that used to bartend out there, she's like, oh, Wayno, I could have sworn I asked you to play Bad Bunny and you played it. Well, yeah, because I'm doing a gig. I'm getting paid for it. My job is to play what you want to hear.
What's requested. Right.
And if you pick a crap song by Bad Bunny that I had to play it. And
doesn't mean you like this.
She goes, well, you probably were bouncing around and all that. I was like, well, one, I'm in a bar. I said, two, the beat's not that bad. I like that type of,
right. A little bit of the rhythm.
I said, three, you probably overserved me, so I was probably drunk as shit.
Knowing you probably were. You probably gave too many double crowns.
Really?
So.
But now that's it. I mean, but what you do though, it's business. I mean,
right.
Like you're getting paid for it. You can't stand there and act like a bump on the wall.
Right.
I mean, when a song's going, you got to act like you
enjoy it. Yeah.
You do. And you also can't come out and say, "Oh, I can't play that. I don't like him." You can't do that, really. If you do, you're not coming back. Maybe.
Yeah.
Somebody might say, "Well, we're not having him back because you don't replay anything you request." So you did do right, but you don't have to enjoy it. You're just playing again. Right. You were probably just doing a little bit of. We didn't say that part couldn't have, but I just thought the whole layout of the thing was just was wrong.
Yeah.
There's just something about it. Just wasn't entertaining at all to a lot of people. It was entertaining to those that like Bad Bunny and that. Okay. That's you people, but this is supposed to be for everybody, not just you. So you talk about, they say we're racist. How racist is it if it's only for the people that just like him and are his nationality, and the rest of us, it's not. So you're being racist to us because you didn't play something we like. There you go, public. You're supposed to play something everybody likes, not what a handful of the group there wants. So get me wound up.
Good Lord.
I'm sure the girls don't agree with us.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Oh, Kimberly, what's she saying? Drop out. Drop out.
And then just to comment on the game itself. Halftime, I was like, by halftime, I was talking to you like, this is one of those. I get it. It's a defensive game. If you like that,
right.
I like this is the most boring Super Bowl I've ever seen.
It was, yes.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even watch the second half.
When you're watching football and teams get to the final game, and this is it, two teams supposed to be the best that have made it, obviously, in the league at that point. Obviously, playoffs happen. Sometimes a good team gets knocked out. I think it would have been more entertaining if the Rams made it, to be honest with you, but they didn't. So we all look for offense. Defense wins championships. I'm not just spouting that off because that's what I say a lot, but that is proven. That's been said by sportcasters all over the world for hundreds or 50 years, whatever. Defense wins championships. That's all we saw was basically a defensive game and Walker running the ball, a couple good runs. That's what we saw, So.
I'm not going to mention any names, but the one person that came over to watch the game with me, but 8 minutes left in the game, they were knocked out on the couch.
Oh, who is that person? I'm calling that guy up because I'll tell you what, that's rude. That's very rude.
Real quick, well, just obviously no Flyers, but we are watching a lot of the women's and men's USA hockey teams.
Yes, absolutely. We are.
Team. I mean, I don't want to jinx them.
Right.
Holy shit, they're untouchable.
The women's team they dominate. I mean, and they skate well, they pass well. Right. So it's an all-round game. I could go through everything they say. Is everybody on the team is involved in a scoring thing, whether they score or not. They're down there doing their thing to get to the puck to the person that's assisting, who is then going to get it to the one that's shooting and scoring. And the goalie, she's phenomenal.
Can we get her for
the Flyers? Ralph, I think Ralph said that.
Thank God. I hope to God that the Flyers are watching, taking notes.
That's what he said before. So they're taking notes. I mean, they're just playing. Are they that much head and shoulders above the rest of the teams in the Olympic pairings? I think kind of so. Canada was supposed to be the challenge, right, Ralph?
Yeah.
And
Canada has won the gold in the last 5 out of 7 Olympics.
Right. So we'll see when it comes down to that. I watched the men yesterday. They looked good. Who'd they play? Ralph? Denmark yesterday. They won 6-3.
They're the games they play really. They start out really sloppy.
Yes. Right. Yeah.
Then someone smacks some sense into them, at one of the intermissions, and then they really come on.
A lot of times, I think you're right. They come out sloppy after that first period. Either they go in and, like you said, they get cracked a little bit, and somebody works out the kinks. They come back out and they look totally different than they did. So they played today at 3:10. I do have this exactly written down. Germany. Yes, they play Germany today at 3:10. So
now I think Germany might be their hardest game of their schedule.
Yes,
again,
they said that yesterday.
Again, Canada's stacked with like one of the top NHL players is Canada.
I wonder sometimes though if you're too stacked. I mean, now not to say this is going to happen, but sometimes it's like they've got the all-star team of hockey because they got all the NHL players, a lot of the NHL players, to put it that way. America does too, but not as stacked as Canada. You just wonder, they work together. Yeah, they work well together, but sometimes I don't know if does this take over ego and this and that and being so good together, it doesn't. Sometimes you need that mediocre guy to be the guy to want to pass you the puck and be the guy that's not going to score, what's going to do defensively down the other. And I think America has a few more of that. I think we have a little more of that kind of a player that's a little more out there to assist the good ones, where Canada's got them all. The talent there is unbelievable in the Canadian.
I remember what team he plays for. You guys can look it up. I can look it up. But last name is Fiala, Fiala. I did see in a game he was playing yesterday. Tore his knee up, and he's done for the rest of the year.
Oh, wow.
So or NHL season. So
right.
I just when you're not even playing for the NHL, and then you get hurt, and now your NHL season's done. You know what I mean? So that sucks. That does suck for you. Yeah. So anyway, so that's kind of it.
Right.
And I'll leave the show to you guys, and good show. Listen this morning, and as always, and I guess we'll call on next week.
All right, sounds good, brother. I'm sure I'll talk to you during the week and today a little bit during the hockey game.
Oh, I'm sure you will.
I will be out and about with Chris Ostrainer. We are going to hit a couple breweries this afternoon. Try to, but we'll see. See how things go.
Yeah, call for rain. Call for some rain this afternoon.
Yes, they are.
Good. Watch some of this white stuff.
Yeah, I'm hoping, and the temps are up enough that it could probably wash a lot. Yeah.
But with the mild temperatures and the rain, it ain't gonna cause flooding in some areas.
It probably is. Unfortunately, it probably is. But we got to, we just complain about one thing and then it's another. We just can't get happy, can we? Yeah. I don't mean you. I mean overall. All of us do that.
All right, fine.
So tell Chris I hope she feels better. I know she's been. How is she today? Is she better than she was?
She honestly, she said she just feels like she got hit by a Mack truck. But
that's a rough one.
Yeah, it was bad. I don't wish that on anyone.
No. I was that way during the first COVID when I got COVID for the first time. That's kind of how I was when you described her. Oh my God, it was rougher. It was COVID and that, and like you said, I stayed in the bathroom because you never know what ends giving it out. So it's nasty, but like I said, speedy recovery. That stuff I did send you really does work though. That picture, that M-Troll. Yeah, I complained. I was talking. I was talking to Chris and Terry about that stuff, and she said, Keith, we used to give it to our girls, and we've taken it. That's why I text you. And can you go get it if you can get it? And so she did. She actually went and got it for me and dropped it off. That was COVID time, so she left it on the doorstep. And I went out the door. I got the liquid form, and I started taking it. Within a couple hours, I felt a big 150% better, however you want to say it, a 360 turnaround of how I was feeling. It helped with the nausea. It slowed the stomach nausea down, the blah feeling. Ugh. And I really was loaded with that then. But anyway. Enough about me spouting off.
Yeah.
Always yapping this one.
You're welcome. No.
Love you,
All
brother.
right. Have a good morning. I'll talk to you later.
All right, see you, Ralph. Thanks, bud. Anyway, that's Ralph Parks, our Flyers affiliate, giving us a little bit of insight on the what he thought of the Super Bowl, the day, the complete day. I'm not gonna go into any more about the halftime show. But the game was just a little bit disappointing. But anyway, here comes the Jersey J.
What's up, boss?
Good morning. How are you?
All right.
We're speaking with Jersey J today from Delaware.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
What's the word? What's the word there, brother? Or the Delawarean there? You know.
Well, listen to your last caller. Very informative. That was pretty good. I echo his sentiment on the game.
Yes.
I thought that Super Bowl with the New England had no shot to win that game.
Yeah. We said it. He said it was so boring because it's defensive. And nobody wants to watch the most important game
it was
of the year.
awful.
Yeah.
I mean, at 3-0, 6-0, I'm telling myself, well, they're still in the game, but are they? Yeah.
Yeah, because if you're not doing anything from that point, still in the game, when will you start to do something? So,
and those defensive ends just steamrolled those guys.
Yeah, no, you're right. Hey, they couldn't stop. Seattle's got a defense, man.
Oh, they do, and I didn't really realize how good they were because we, hadn't seen them that much. But that game was over the first quarter.
Yeah, I agree with that, too.
Yeah, and you and I have talked about defenses when we do talk. And,
all the time.
And a great defense complements an offense, but it's more so when you have a lights out, shut them down defense. You know that you're going to score a point. Your team got to where it is because they can score enough points. And the Eagles been in that situation where the defense saved a game where they only scored 14 points.
Yes,
and,
said
so
that. Yes.
When you know a handle on a team and they go in halftime and they come out, we'll say New England, and they're not any different than they were. That's telling me you're going to play the game you've been playing even harder because your guys are coming more. They couldn't shut down the line. I mean, Drake May was running for his life most of the time.
Yeah, guys, it reminded me last year with your guys, the Eagles. They totally dominated the line of scrimmage.
Yes.
And that reminded me also of the Tampa Bay, Kansas City Super Bowl when Tampa dominated the line of scrimmage.
Yes, absolutely.
And they just steamrolled these. It's just over. They had no shot. And that was with Mahomes. And he's running for his life all over the place.
Yeah, you're right.
But that's what it reminded me of. And I was like, oh, my God, this game is over. Now, as far as the halftime, I couldn't tell you anything about the halftime because I didn't watch it.
Well, you didn't miss anything. I mean, I went over to Ralph's for the game, and his daughters were there, and a couple of their friends were there. More or less, the halftime show was for them, more or less to me. But when it came on, Ralph and I are sitting within 2 feet of each other, and we both just looked at each other and said, "What is this?" So,
yeah, I've seen some clips of it. I don't watch the halftime shows on Super Bowls.
Right.
I go to do something else, change the channel or whatever. But I understand that Puerto Rico now has gotten a lot of different things through the vacation things to go there now.
Oh, okay.
Because of it. Now, I will say this. Karen and I is headed to Puerto Rico.
All right. Nice.
Okay, but I will tell you this. With a couple of margaritas, I wouldn't know Bad Bunny from Bugs Bunny. Okay?
He was waiting to say that. He was waiting.
Yeah, I had that all week. Week for it.
He's here all week, folks. So stick around.
Yeah.
He's in Puerto Rico
but anyway,
all week.
You're probably asking, why did you choose Puerto Rico? Well, we chose Puerto Rico because the climate there is pretty consistent through February. Okay. And we're going to a resort.
Right.
And we looked at it, and people were saying this is the resort to go to. A couple of Karen's relatives went there.
Nice.
And that's what we're going to do for Karen's 70th birthday. So we're going over there.
Awesome. Well,
now, if I happen to meet Bad Bunny, I'll take a picture and I'll send it back to you guys.
Just make sure he's not wearing his dress.
Oh my God!
I hope I don't get too screwed up, so I don't wear a dress. How's that?
So when are you leaving? Can we ask?
Couple weeks.
Couple weeks from now. Okay. All right.
You gonna call us from Puerto Rico?
I might.
You
I
can.
might do that.
Still
Yeah, I might do that. I'll send you some footage there.
Oh,
Yeah.
heck yeah. We'd love
We
that.
talk sports all over. We're all over the world.
So you're going for
you guys are worldwide.
You're going for a week. You're going to be there a week.
About 5 days.
5 days. Okay. Awesome. Oh, that's plenty.
We have it's a nice resort, balcony on the ocean, swimming pool, all that kind of stuff.
Nice.
So
we're
going to try it. I'll give you a full report when we get back.
All right. Yeah, we're jealous already.
Yeah, we looked at the temps. It's like 80, 85, you know.
Oh, beautiful.
We were going to go to Florida. We did Florida, Fort Lauderdale last year.
Right.
And we lucked out with the temps. But this year down Florida, it was kind of cold.
No, Florida's been brutal this year, dude. They haven't had a winter like this for a long time.
No, this is really different for them down there.
Yeah, this has hurt them, and their recreational facility areas have taken a beating over this winter. Trust me.
Right.
Yeah, so.
Anyway, back to the sports again. The Olympics. I heard your previous caller talk about the hockey. That's been pretty good.
Yes.
The women are really outstanding. It seems like.
Yeah, we are.
The men were a little sluggish yesterday. But pulled out of it.
But they got it together. I think yesterday's team was a little more of a challenge than they thought they would be. To me,
I do too. Yeah.
And today they played Germany today at 3:10. That's going to be That's going to be one of their tough ones too.
Yeah, I want to try to watch out, and I want to try to watch a little of the Daytona 500. I'm always interested in that.
Yeah, I watch that, but not as much as I used to, Jay. I think racing's lost so much.
Speaking of that, they're it comes on at 1:30 today. They moved the time up because bad weather's supposed to be coming in.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay.
What else is new? What else is new for Daytona? Every time they have this race, it rains. Every time.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
But getting back to it, guys, sport died with Dale Earnhardt 25 years ago.
Yeah, it just is not the same. The rules, the regs, I don't like.
I hate the rules. I
don't
don't
like
even
the
know the
stages.
rules.
I'm not a stage guy. I know what that does. It creates more opportunity for the lesser. It does, and that's why I think.
I don't like that. I hate that stuff.
Yeah, I don't like it either, Jay. I do not like it. No.
So I will tune in.
Yeah, I do what you do. Yeah, I tune in to see who's doing what and who's where. A couple of the drive, like Larson. There's a few of the other guys that I do follow a little bit. For the Hendrick team. I am a Hendrick team type follower because I was always a Jeff Gordon and a what's his name, the other Jimmy Johnson guy.
Oh yeah, they dominated for a long time.
But I like the Hendrick Motorsports. I like Hendricks.
Sure. Yeah, he's an icon. He's iconic.
So I do follow a lot of his drivers.
And Jimmy Johnson's last race is going to be next year's Daytona 500.
Is going to okay.
He's retiring after that race.
Well,
I heard that.
He's kind of been retired, but you can come out of retirement and do what you want there for a while.
But
I mean,
when Dale Earnhardt passed, that was
you're right, Dave. That hurt the sport big time.
Oh my God, it was awful. I mean, I couldn't get into it. I just couldn't get back into it.
I really think it affected his son, Dale Jr.
Yeah.
Oh, there's no question. Now, look, hey, guys, there's a documentary on Netflix.
Right.
I believe it's Netflix, but I'll verify it later. On Dale Earnhardt, if you have that, try to watch it.
I have Netflix. Yeah.
It's tremendous. It's a tremendous documentary.
Okay. Yes. Well, look, Wayno's writing it down now on his pad, so we'll have that too.
And I'll make sure it's on Netflix. I'll text you here.
Yeah, you can text me.
We have so many of these streaming stations. I get confused on Netflix and
I agree.
Paramount Plus,
and Hulu,
True TV, and Hulu, and Zulu.
Oh my God, I can't. Yeah, Karen's got to go ahead and get all that right because I can't do it. I don't have to.
Oh, thank God you got Karen over there taking care of the technical work. Jeez,
you got that right.
I don't know where you'd be without that woman. I'll be honest with you.
You're right there.
How's your back?
My.
How's your back doing? Yeah, we're checking in on your back too.
Yeah, really good now.
Good.
It got a little tight yesterday.
Right. Well, that's going to happen.
But right now, I'm pretty good, Keith. Guys, thanks a lot.
Good.
Well, yesterday was Valentine's Day. We know why it got stiff.
Oh, them two probably wearing it out.
Wearing it out, right?
Jeez, Louise.
Yeah, you got to keep it going.
Some things never change, and I'm sure that didn't. So. I know it wouldn't with me.
All right, Karen, it's getting a little stiff. We got to hold on.
Karen, a little lower. Right there's
Yeah,
the
that's
spot.
good, yeah.
Right there's the spot.
Gotta have a little comedy. Gotta laugh a little.
This is part of 50% of our show needs to be comedy. To be honest with you.
Hey, guys! Before I get off, I wanted to ask you about this Guthrie case. What were your guys' take on this? What do you make of that?
I don't know. I try to follow it a little bit and see what's going on. I don't get to see as much, I guess, and pay attention to it as much as I should or would. But
Well, you're not missing much. They keep going around in circles.
The Guthrie case with that lady. Like, what's the latest then, Jay? Since you probably have more thoughts on this than I do.
Well, I'm not so sure I have any more better thought. I mean, they keep bringing people in, and then they let them go. So I don't know if they have anything.
So is that when law enforcement agency does that? Is that telling us that they're just grasping at straws and they're just making it look like they're trying to find something and they're not?
I think the grasping at straws might be the key phrase.
Yeah, because I wonder, they keep saying we have leads and we have other people and but I don't think you really do if you keep letting everybody go. There's no.
Yeah, that's the thought I have as well. I think that woman's in Mexico myself.
Yeah, she's very well. That's where she's at. Yeah, absolutely right. I know what you're saying.
But this thing is on all the time. It's worse than a Super Bowl pregame show. I mean, my God, it goes on and on and on. And I feel for her.
Oh, sure.
And, But guys, listen now. There's like 600,000 people go missing in the United States every year.
Right.
And of course, you're not going to get the publicity. You're not going to. Anybody's going to get on the TV on it. And that's sad in its own part.
Well, you're right. You're right.
But she's on TV in the morning show, and now we've got everybody in the country trying to figure it out. Which I hope it turns out great.
I do too. I just don't have a great.
But it doesn't seem to fit. It just doesn't seem. There's something off about the whole thing.
Something is off. You're right. Yep.
So that, and like I said, we covered the sports wise. What else is there? I don't know. I'm ready to get out of here and get some sun and sand and margaritas.
So I was getting ready to ask you that. What is your drink of choice? I'm not a big margarita fan because there's.
I'm not either. I have to be in the mood for it, Chris. Yeah. But over there, I'll probably have more of those.
And when you get down there, see if they have something called a Kraken Colada.
Okay, Kraken Colada. That sounds good.
They have them on the boat. All it is a pina colada, but then they put the Kraken rum on top, which is a real strong black rum, dark rum.
Oh yeah, sure. I'll look at that.
So you could ask them if you could look it up on your phone even when you're done chatting with me just to know what it is. But you ask them, they're really good. I had a couple one time. We were at Disney. We were at one of the pool bars, and the kids and Brian most of them were in the water. I'm like, I don't feel like it. I'll just sit around the bar. Well, the bar lady made me a couple of these, Jay. When I finally got up and paid my bill, got to walk, I'm like, holy cow, where's the floor at?
I got you. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll look into that. I like Long Island iced tea.
I do too. I was getting ready to say if I need a go-to drink and I don't really care for what everybody else is, I will get a Long Island tea. Absolutely.
Yeah, when we had the reunion, I was drinking vodka and cranberry.
Okay, and that's a good
for that.
That's a good one.
But my go-to drink when I go out is probably a Long Island iced tea. Okay, I got to have one of those.
So here's what we'll do. We got to get this getting together thing finalized because we're going to let you go on the trip, come back from Puerto Rico, and then sometime in March, I'm coming over and we're getting our butts to this place and we're going to hang out.
Okay, that sounds good.
We got to do it.
That sounds good.
It'll be, like I said, after your trip. After the trip. So.
You got it.
All right, brother.
All right, I'm going to let you guys go. Always great talking to you guys. Stay healthy and best of health to your families.
Yeah, you too, Jay.
That's good. You guys got a good show there. I've really enjoyed talking to you guys.
Yeah,
obviously.
Well, thank you. Appreciate that. And you guys have a great time on the trip, too.
Yeah, thanks a lot. I don't know how this shutdown is going to affect the TSA screening lines and all that kind of shit.
Right.
But we'll get there early, and hopefully we can stay up in the air and get that margarita I want. So
how long a flight is it to there, Jay?
Well, we got to stop. We got to stop in Orlando for like an hour.
Okay, transfer.
And then from there, it's like 2 hours. And then we're coming back. We're stopping in Orlando again.
Okay.
And that's a little bit lengthy, but there's bars there, so I don't care.
Yeah, that's right. That's right, Bob.
So anyway, I'll get in touch with you when we get back.
All right, sounds good, Jay.
Sounds good.
Okay, guys, take care.
All right, take care, bud.
All right, so long. Bye-bye.
That's Jersey J from Delaware. Chiming in a little bit on some different things. We'll talk about Olympics and talk about the Super Bowl. And he's, just it's always good to hear from him and get his perspective on things. This Guthrie thing with this, I got to pay a little more attention to what's going on there.
Yeah, I do too.
With her, and I really, not to say I haven't, but I haven't. Not to say that's right. I should have been paying a little more attention to it. I'd like to know what's going on and why things aren't getting any better, or what, they want a Bitcoin. The ransom people want a Bitcoin. That's probably me just humming. But if it don't light up, it ain't a call. So, nothing. So I don't know. They want a Bitcoin for money. Bitcoin right now is worth a lot of money.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So that's what they want in the ransom. That and whatever else they want in Bitcoin. But yeah, we'll have to dig more into that. The Guthrie case.
So
I have with this thing.
got some Eagles stuff I wanted to ask you about.
All right, yeah, let's touch into the Eagles a little bit.
We got
Yeah, we haven't touched on pro sports too much.
so do we trade AJ Brown out of town?
I don't. I mean, I know. I think he's only saying. I think he might be only saying what he is. That he's fine. Loves Philly. They love him. He wants it just to keep things smooth and calm, so that if he does get traded, the team that picks him up doesn't want to say, "This guy, should we get him?" Because he's got more problems and baggage. He's trying to now calm it down, and he might be doing that to move on. I only get rid of him if I'm getting a late first round pick. I mean, if we give this guy away, the Eagles will be considered to me as stupid as anybody else in the darn league. And we've done some stupid things before when we let players go. Phillies have done this. Sixers have done it over the years, and so I don't want that to happen. What I'd like to see him say, I'd like to know that he could smooth it over with Jalen. The Sport 94-1 says that he just doesn't think that AJ wants to play football with Jalen anymore. Doesn't feel like the connection's there.
I get that feeling.
Yeah, so that very well could be the story. And if AJ's not willing to commit and literally stay here and work things out, because we've got a whole new face of coaches coming in, and there again, it's going to be a whole new look. So he's not going to get the same play calling that he got with Paterno. Was that his name? Patello. I'm sorry. Yeah. So he's not going to have that. These guys are going to create. They don't want to create that. They want to create something to make it, 10 times better than it was offensive wise. So if he leaves, Devontae Smith will have a career year. To me, he will probably go off and have a career year. That now depends on your third wide receiver, and they're talking about maybe looking into getting Dobbs. Would you bring Dobbs in from Green Bay? He's a free agent available now. You know he is from the Green Bay.
Yeah,
wide receiver.
Then you got
would you kind of
Pickens too?
If that's true. I mean, I don't know how true that is. I don't know if that just stirs things up, but I did hear that. This is true. I would maybe, if I could get Dobbs, I would move on from Dotson, because you also got that other guy we have, the rookie that played a little bit this past year. Cooper, and he looked pretty good with his hands at times. And so I think the second year, it doesn't be a second year, you give him more of a chance. Does that mean I don't care about AJ? No, I want him to stay. He's a hell of a player, and we've always done well with him. Most of him when he's got the ball. I just think he was really hurt there at the end, and he just in that game he was not putting out for. He wasn't going all out for the passes that it looked like he could have gotten, and I agree with that. But I don't know. It's a 50-50 thing.
So the next question would be, Jalen Hurts' contract's up at the end of the 2028 season.
Right. Yeah. That's all.
They're talking about extending his contract. Would you extend his contract?
Boy, that's a great question. Just because I don't think about that. I don't know. Is it at the end of the 2028 season? At this point, is it time to move on from him? And it very well could be, because of his style of play that we've gotten used to, that there's good and bad in how Jalen is. When he's on, he's on. When he's not creating opportunities, if passes aren't there or the lanes are closed, he doesn't seem to do things differently to me. I'm not going to blame him for not reading defenses. I don't think he reads defenses as good as some people can. other quarterbacks in the league read defenses. I've seen guys be wide open and he not throw the ball to literally, and I don't mean wide open with a little coverage on it, people. I mean out there where where the primary receiver's covered and a guy's wide open 10 yards away from the line of scrimmage down the field, and you don't throw the ball to him. There's something wrong with that, and he's done that a couple. You tell me he can't see that? If I'm seeing it from my living room, you tell me he's on the field and can't see that? There's something up with that kind of play, and I don't think that's good at all. And so, word has it that they would also maybe be looking to draft a quarterback in the second or third round of this draft coming up this year. So, if they do draft a halfway decent guy, you might see us move on from Jalen Hurts.
Because I think what'll happen is if they come, Jalen them and his what do you call it? The guy.
His
agent. If they come up to Jeffrey Lurie and Howie and they say, look, we want this and this and this and extend our contract for around them 4 or 5 years.
Probably would be like a 4-year extension or 5. I don't know.
If they say no, we're not going to do it. He says, well, then we want to be traded. Then what do you do? If he wants to be traded this year.
I don't know. They don't. But he's under contract, so I don't know how does that work.
You'll take a cap hit.
Yeah. And there again.
And that's the other thing. If you trade AJ Brown, you're going to take
If you get rid of, look at the cap hit we took with Cassidy. So not real quick. We're still in football. I'll move just to that real quick. Cassidy's gone. He's going to play for the San Diego Padres. He's moved on. That's where. But we let him go. They picked him up. They only have to pay him $780,000.
And that's the league minimum.
Yes,
right?
the league minimum this year, and we have to pay $20 million. we let the guy go, and we have to pay 20. The team picking him up for a year. That's almost like a lottery for that team. If he has a great year and they move into the playoffs and stuff, they pick the guy up for league minimum. That's awesome. Yeah. Oh, this one. When's it going to end with her?
Welcome to the Dob And Wayno Show. Who do we have the pleasure of speaking with this morning?
What are you talking about?
What?
Are you high?
I see y'all rolling eyes on the TV screen.
Well, do you have the sound up?
Yeah, I said I see you rolling your eyes.
What are we rolling? Is she on the same show we're on? Or I'm rolling them now. We ain't rolling no eyes. I'm telling you. I hope you don't have any feelings for Cassidy, to be honest with you. I hope that's not.
No, I don't. I can't stand that fucker. I'm glad he's gone.
All right, because I know I had a couple people not here, but that I text, normally just through the week and I'm friends with, and this one person, a woman, is like, I just think it's wrong. It's all because of the dugout, and so I had to laugh on the thing. That is not why this whole thing blew up. Just because he brought a beer into the dugout after he had that blow up problem with. He got taken out of the game, and
he's got an attitude.
Somebody took the beer out of his hand, wouldn't let it, and he stormed out, went down. So was I happy with him the first few years? Yeah, because he was playing decent baseball. He just lost it for some reason. He lost in touch with, he wasn't playing his best game. So Thompson pulls him out, and he gets an attitude about it. Anybody can be pulled out. I don't.
Exactly.
He is not no superstar. He's not Aaron Judge. So what the hell? I don't know why he would. He should have just said, "Hey, take me out. I ain't got it tonight, or I'm not doing what I should do." But no, he was the wrong way about it. And management's not going to put up with that kind of personality because it's cancer to the locker room.
Absolutely. I agree with you 100%.
Yeah, we were just chatting about it's San Diego Chargers. They only get to pay the league minimum to pick him up this year. San Diego Chargers. San Diego Padres. I'm in football. So he goes to play with the Padres. Now he might have a good year. Maybe a change of scenery will do him good. And we got to pay $20 million for this guy because we let him go. So he's a waste all the way around here at the end of his career with us. He's just costing us money, and he sucked the last year of his contract. So well, not really.
Yeah, you won't hear. I don't. One of my friends had said, put a sad face. I go, what's the sad face for? I go, the dude he needs an attitude. He has an attitude, and he needs an adjustment with that.
He's definitely not. Yeah, he's Philly grit. Was he that way? Yes. When we got him, he was a fit that fit into the Bryce Harpers and the Marshes and all that kind. Yes, I agree with that. But it's a shame to me, him that I think we lost out though this year as far as not picking up Bichetti.
Yeah.
Letting that guy go for. I don't think Dombrowski is the greatest as far as DMs goes to me. He's not the guy. I mean, I think Howie Roseman ought to go over to the Phillies and just be a damn general manager assistant. He doesn't have to be a general manager. He can assist him on this is how you do, this is how you work your salaries, this is how you go about doing this. I don't think Dombrowski brought you crap. And yeah, we got that Garcia guy who's 2 years younger than is he 2 years younger than Harper, I think, or Cassidy, I forget which one. The guy who's going to play Cassidy's spot.
He's still old, but
he's an older guy, and but he's a little more proven. But other than that, they got some pitching moves. They made some moves there, and we're going to look at a lot of prospects this year. Aiden Miller will be up. They're going to Painter will get a job. Andrew Painter will get a job. And who's the other guy that's going to? Shoot, the guy's going to Crawford. Crawford's going to play center field. Yeah, I couldn't think of Crawford. So we're going to look at prospects, but you never know what you have with prospects. Prospects,
right.
They could be the greatest thing in the world in the minors, and doesn't mean the first year you pick them up they're going to bat 350 and hit 50 home runs. It doesn't work that way. So you got to hope that.
Speaking of Crawford, I think they should have kept Bader and used him in center field.
Definitely,
Crawford in left.
I would never.
Left field that he's the master at.
Yes,
field, right? Yeah.
I would have never let Bader go. I think that was another move that I didn't like.
Yeah, I didn't like that either.
Bader was good. He was Philadelphia all the way.
Where did he go?
Tell you what.
I can always look
Bader.
He went to Sox, didn't he?
Yeah, the White Sox. Yeah,
Red Sox.
Red Sox. Oh, the Red Sox. Okay, not got my Sox mixed up.
He went to Boston.
He went to Boston. So wow. Well, isn't that's where Suarez went? Ranger.
Yeah.
Good Lord, Boston's they're building a team off of Philly players. Go for it. So we'll see this year. My hopes.
Philly North.
It's basically taking the same team moving forward with a few pitchers and a few new pitchers and a couple position players that are different, and we'll see what we got. You got to hope Harper comes out healthy and really can change his game. I think he was a little pissed at what's his name saying he was not an elite player anymore. Dombrowski said that. He said that Harper did not care for that at all. So he has worked extremely hard in the offseason here. Let's see if it pays off with him. I hope he comes out at 350.
That'd be awesome.
I see Wayne's got his hat on that we got him for Christmas.
And I got my Phillies too. But you didn't get me this for Christmas. But yes, Wayne's got his hat on. This is spring training, and we're getting ready to jump into catchers and pitchers, and
Don't say anything else what you got me for Christmas. It's going to be a surprise for him.
Okay.
A shocker for him.
Oh, okay.
I need a new tooth. Can you get me that for Christmas?
A new
I need a whole new set.
New tooth.
Up top.
I'm missing a tooth up here that kind of came out at the wrong spot.
He pissed me off, so I punched him in the face.
So, and my kids are like, oh my God, Dad, you got to do something with this mouth. You're like a toothless wonder. I'm like, oh, here we go.
That would be me.
When my mom lost her tooth, that's what she would do.
I know. I got to do something.
She pointed it out.
I know. Oh, yeah. It is what it is. I know. All my pictures on the cruise we took a couple weeks ago, I usually have big smiles. I'm just like this. All you see me is that they're like, I got to make sure. But Melissa caught me I was laughing or smiling about one. It's the last picture in one of her picture reels. I'm like, get rid of that picture. My tooth is not there. The frick happened. And I know they're just cracking up with that thing. Good Lord, look like a pirate.
Oh.
Whew. But anyway.
Oh, that's funny.
But yeah, let's hope good things in spring training. I hope these prospects come out, but we need to have a good spring. Pitching needs to be there. I think the biggest thing is the starters will be fine overall, and we get Wheeler back. I'm really hoping good things for Wheeler. I know he's not going to be probably ready for the start of the season, but Thompson said he will be ready shortly after, so that probably means a couple weeks. Maybe he'll be ready, but it's going to be, to me, pitching from the 6th inning on. From 6th inning to the 9th inning, that's going to be, if you can shut down your opposition that you're playing, you can score. You're going to win more games than you did last year. And last year we were bad to me, from the 6th and 7th inning on, we weren't as good as we should have been. Let's put it that way. So we'll see. Alvarado's back. Hopefully he's back, and nobody's taking no more PEDs.
Yeah, right.
You know, so
that hurt us too.
That did. That hurt. That hurt because he was really doing good when he left. When he went out with missing those 80 games.
Because he was doing his drugs.
Yeah. So we'll see how good he does this year with not being on PEDs. But anyhow, that's where we're at here with the Philadelphia Phillies.
So what was your favorite commercial?
The Budweiser one. I thought commercials were lousy too. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Budweiser.
They've been lousy for the last few years.
I don't think any of the other ones, Kim, did not hit me at all. Even where we were said that. The people that I normally hang with that I didn't text me and said, commercials, Keith, are dull. I'm like, I'm with you.
They need to have more commercials.
I wasn't a fan. Yeah. Bring back the commercials with the baby and the insurance thing. Whatever. Remember the kid?
I kind of like the Uber Eats one.
The Uber Eats was okay. Yes, it wasn't. Okay. So if I had to put that in perspective, you're right. You're right.
She only likes that because
she likes the Uber Eats.
Yeah, the guys in the commercial.
Bradley Cooper and Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, well, that's what makes commercials so now. What I'm saying. All right. I make the meals margarita down. Or how's he say it? I make the meals margarita down at the Auto Grande. I have said that a few times. I have said that. Let me tell you a little Woody story. I can do that whole commercial. That whole
Bon Jovi commercial was my favorite too.
Oh, Bon Jovi.
John Bon Jovi.
Pops. Johnny. Anyway, well, he's good. I like John. I like Bon Jovi. But yeah, overall, I wasn't. There weren't the commercials like I used to like. There were so many good commercials back in the day.
Yeah.
You know, the Doritos always had good commercials. Pepsi's always had some. It just seems like they're just commercials are expensive. So do these big companies really want to spend the money?
Yeah.
On a 30-second commercial? I don't know. It's
one of my favorite commercials. The two of them was the kid when he goes outside. He's dressed like Darth Vader.
Yeah.
He's going like this to the cars, and then his dad hits the automatic start.
Oh yeah.
That actually won that one yet.
Okay, I know the one.
And the old Bud Light commercial, the guy sitting there, he goes, "Give me a light," and that flaming arrow shoots across his face and sticks into the pillar.
And like, yeah. I was gonna say, see, you remember the
That's
good
my
ones.
favorite.
The good ones you remember. Remember the frogs back in the day. There were frog commercials. They were all good. There's a bar back in the middle of the bayou, and there's frogs sitting there drinking. How funny is that not going to be? That's funny right off the bat before they even say one word.
Well, it's like that one commercial when the guys are there. It was Yeah, that was the stupidest one ever, but I like.
But it was funny.
Yeah,
it was funny. There was
Yeah,
that's good. Yeah, that's good. So, but I remember that the baby, the E-Trade, wasn't it?
E-Trade. Yeah.
That kid, he's talking to the baby next to him. He said, "Son, would you do something? You were getting on my." He would say, "You're getting on my nerves, man. That little cigarette thing, whatever." That's the stuff that makes me laugh.
Yeah, now they're just stupid.
Now they're just But like the serious Budweiser was the main.
Yeah,
was a really. We all liked that commercial where I was at.
And they shared that before the Super Bowl.
Yeah, there were some commercials that came out before the Super Bowl. I always tell people that. And what you're seeing at the Super Bowl wasn't the start of the commercials.
Which I think
they start them like the day before even, or a couple of days. You start seeing commercials.
Right.
You just see,
Right.
You're right.
Ain't never going to be like it used to be.
No. Grasping straws. Good Lord, this show. Hour and a half anymore.
Hour and a half?
Hour 15.
Yeah.
We'll be an hour and a half.
That's good, though.
These ones that want to call in when you're trying to close up, stuff like
yeah, well, there's too many people calling that I couldn't make my phone calls.
I think
this
if
girl,
we
too popular she is.
We got Ralph.
Ralph called in first. And then Jersey Joe from Delaware.
Jersey Joe.
He loves that.
That's so funny.
Yeah, we'll just call him Jersey Joe. He lives in Delaware, but he's from Jersey. So we call him Jersey Joe. He's a big sports fan. He's not a Philadelphia sport fan, though, so we do have to get along. He's a New York Ranger in hockey, a New York Giant in football, and a Baltimore Oriole in baseball. He's all over the place.
You want to raffle off that blanket that's behind you?
Well, I could do that.
Yeah.
That was me.
Or you could just give it to me for my birthday.
Oh, please. That was made for me by one of my lady callers. A few years ago. Or a year ago, maybe she made that. She's really good at blanket work and all that kind of. So
You want to start
when
playing?
we weren't busy, she was busy.
Keith don't know I'm going to ask this,
Oh my God! Don't start.
but it's nothing bad. It's good actually. You want to
Why is it good?
help with planning a beef and beer to raise money for a youth organization?
I'll
Just
donate.
just
I
something
think I'm
I'll
small.
donate 50-50 tickets.
Got quiet there.
All right.
We have so much going on with these dogs. Penny's having seizures. Copper's got anxiety, and now he has something else going on. And Ruiz with his back. It's just, well, when do you want to plan it?
Yeah, when's it? When do you?
Oh, I
think
don't
of
even
it?
know.
Yeah, I was gonna say we need.
I just want to get people that help out because I don't know anything about it. I got the DJ covered, so
Yeah, well, that's part of it. Where are you gonna have it? Sportsman club?
I was thinking Sportsman's Club or the
Well,
VFW.
wherever you think your connections are
It'd
better.
probably be cheaper to do it at BFW.
What
Well, I
is
could
it?
probably do it at the Carney's Point Fire Hall.
No, I don't know. Wherever you're gonna have to work that part out, but you need to get the building first, pick a date, and then you can
You
work.
got to
out.
get people to donate baskets so you can do a Chinese auction.
You could do that. That's a part. Yeah. People do like
so-
that. So that's
Like you could go to all your people that help you, that support you. What was it, CC? Like the candy place.
Oh
and the
yeah,
people-
and Blessed Kitchen Bakery.
Yeah, you could probably talk to them about donating baskets to it. I mean, that would be helpful.
That's true.
And
'cause
I
that would
could,
be,
I could get you Chinese auction. I could order you Chinese auction tickets for that. I mean, I'd go to it and I'd help
right,
facilitate at the thing.
right at the function, the actual function.
Yeah,
So
I'd be happy to do that.
Right. All right. Well, we'll have to kick it around a little more. That's all.
Yeah,
man. I'll have to
I'm
see.
not saying this year. Or,
Yeah, it doesn't even have to be right. It could be in the fall.
I'm just putting feelers out
It could be down the road that way, but it could
Towards
be
the end
anytime.
of
Yeah.
towards the end of the.
And then you sell 50-50 tickets and stuff.
Well,
I mean-
people on vacation. You got to pick a point when you think people are home more than.
That's what I mean. Wait till after summer.
Yeah.
and all
So
that.
then when school starts, a lot of times in the fall or even early winter, people are always. I always used to remember going to a lot of beef and beers, dances, and functions in November. Early November, it seems like that's when a lot of these
That's a thought.
organizations would have their 50 or their beef and beers, and there was any time that or any time after first of the year is good because then
You
after
could
Christmas,
do a
people are-
Halloween
yeah.
themed beef and beer.
You said because good point on that. You saying that because a lot of the campgrounds don't close until October 1st.
Right.
So,
Okay. So in November, then they're going to be up here. Now they're going to be looking for things to do
Yeah.
on a weekend or on a Saturday or whatever night. Good night to pick.
Yeah, we gotta come up with a theme. You know,
Saturday
it's
night's
gonna
a
be
better
like
night
a.
to pick.
A Halloween themed beef and beer would be cool.
I know. I'm just not a big. I'm not with you on that one because I'm not
Yeah.
a big Halloween person.
I love Halloween.
I mean, yeah, for the kids, yeah. I can't get into it. I've never been a. I
You don't like
know.
to dress up?
No, I don't. I actually, when everybody dresses up over at the family, Kimmy, I have a T-shirt that says "I don't do costumes,"
Oh.
and I wear it. It's a gray T-shirt that has orange written like the Halloween kind of lettering. It says "I don't do costumes." Everybody that sees, oh, that's so funny. That's too funny. I'm like, well, that was my whole objective. Get you to look at it and laugh. But anyway, yeah, it's no big deal. I'm not a Halloweeny person. No, I'm not a Halloween. That's a good one.
You're a Halloween.
Might be a wiener.
I'm a Halloweeny person because I have a wiener.
Hey, you got a wiener dog?
A wiener dog.
Yeah, so you want to dress him up like a hot dog. That he is. Or she.
Little Boo Bear. All my dogs are boys.
All boys
Well,
in that
except for
family.
Penny.
Good
I'm sorry.
Lord.
I do have a Penny.
Oh,
I do have one girl, and that's my other beagle.
we forgot about that. I have all boys, and then we got one girl. Poor little. The girl's always the last one to get thought about. God. darn.
Yeah.
And my daughter, when she had her dog, she had all girls. She had all the ladies.
I have always had all males until I got Penny. And she's 3. She's my dog that's having seizures. So she's on phenobarbital now.
Oh, yeah.
You got me talking to her for 17 minutes.
I know she is just a yapper. I mean, but useless information. But you know, you gotta love her.
She's 7 minutes and 33 seconds.
You gotta love her. She has that voice that just makes you want to keep talking to her, though.
I know.
See, it's just like that. Nah,
I gotta go anyway. I have to go get my nails done
Hey,
today.
now you're leaving me. Just get me all worked up. Now you're going to get your nails done. Hey,
That's right.
just like a damn woman, I swear.
I've never used to get my nails done, but
I do now. Where are you heading to get the nails done?
There's a nail place in off of exit 10 where the Acme and the Applebee's is.
Okay, up at Beckett. All right, up that way.
Yeah, they're really cool people there. My coworker recommended them.
Oh, cool.
So the girl, I usually get a girl named Kelly or Mia to do my nails. Mia. But I think they're busy today, so Vinny will probably do my nails.
We had a Mia worked at Mia, remember Mia?
You also go get pedicures done.
Cheryl's granddaughter.
Oh, gosh, I want these. I do my own things.
Cheryl from Scooters.
I got dead nails on this hand, like the fungi. No, that lady's not going to look at these mitts and go, "Good Lord, what do you got going on here, sir?" Oh yeah, I would here dip it if they could dip them in something. I like to dip them. I want to dip.
She'll say, "You got girlfriend?"
Oh yeah, God, here we go. I remember that real. You got girlfriend? You want short nail, long nail? Short.
You're so pretty.
Short nail. You want long nail. That's why you got no girlfriend. You got short nail. Oh God.
You should go get a pedicure. You'll enjoy it.
You and I both sitting side by side. Get it? Yeah. No. Get the toes dipped in.
Men don't get their toes painted.
Oh, I don't want them painted. I just want them. You don't have to go to get paint on them. You get them filed and cut.
File cut, you put them in, and you get them. They'll massage your legs. They'll put hot stones.
Do it, yeah. I don't need no paint. Just leave them clear. But I might get a little.
Enjoys it.
I tell them put a little hardener on there. Get them kind of lacquered.
You can't touch Wayne's feet because Wayne's feet are so ticklish. He'll kick you.
There you go. All right, about ready to slap her?
Yeah.
All right.
Nobody can touch my feet.
All right.
All right, well, I gotta go. And
all right.
Good show today, guys, and I love you guys.
Thank you. Love you too. Thanks for calling and chatting with us.
All right.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.
So you got the Daytona 500 coming up. We're supposed to be at 2:30, but since they got rain coming, they moved it up an hour. Yeah.
Okay, so we got the Daytona 500 today at 1:30, people. And we also have the men's Olympic U.S. hockey team playing Germany at 3:10. That's kind of a different time zone frame. I guess they start that because of commercials, but it is 3:10 starting time on the whatever network. There's a bunch of networks the Olympics will put on, so you'll see it wherever. It's all over the place right now. I don't even know what channel I'm watching. But we've been watching a lot of this on USA. The USA does carry quite a bit of the Olympics. So, all right, well,
that's my favorite.
I know I have it on buzz, so I don't go off with it. But anyway, good show today, folks. Glad everybody tuned in. Hopefully, everybody stays healthy. A lot of rain coming this afternoon and in tonight. Hopefully, if the temps stay good, it'll melt, get rid of a lot of this snow. Cheyenne, like I said, hopefully you get a chance to watch us later. Shout out to you, and hope everything's all right down in Georgia.
She said hi.
Oh, she did. Okay,
Yeah,
I didn't get a chance to. Yeah, we. Thank you for chatting in with us. Hey, what's up, girl? Just been talking about a few things. Next week, we're going to talk a little more about what is their first name? Is it Janet Guthrie, or what's the Guthrie lady's first name?
Yeah, I'm right.
I forget the name. The last name's Guthrie. Talk about this kidnapping case. That's what it is, right? It's kidnapping.
Yeah.
And see what's going on there. We have one of our callers talk to us a little bit and ask questions about it. I know I've seen it on my phone. I've seen it on the news a little, but I haven't really got into what happened, what's going on, what's the latest with that. So Wayne and I will both dig a little more out of that this week and chat with you guys next Sunday on this.
Cheyenne's got to call in.
Yeah, Cheyenne, we need you to call in one day. You call in next week. You used to call in all the time, and now we look forward to seeing your text, but we look forward to hearing from you too. So, Jay June, here's Jay just texted me on the Earnhardt documentary is on Amazon Prime. Okay, 4 parts and is excellent. That's what he said. So we will check that out, Jay. Thank you very much. That is on Amazon Prime. He said it's the Dale Earnhardt documentary. Said it's very good to watch. And you know what? I like stuff like that. So, Jay, I will be interested in seeing that. So thank you for that bit of information for us to go ahead and check out ourselves. Anybody else that wants to see it, that's a race fan, is a Dale Earnhardt documentary. It is on Amazon Prime. You can find it whenever. It's a 4-part. He said it's a 4-part documentary, so it's not going to just be the one piece. So anyway, all right, we're going to wrap it up. Again, we did a long show today, but we had time to do it, so it's fine. We're good. We're not pressed for time. But we'll look forward to chatting with everybody. Have a safe and healthy week, and we love you.
And where was that restaurant we were going to go to? Once I start a new job?
Salem Oak Diner?
Yeah.
Salem Oak Diner. We will be there next week.
We'll let y'all know when that's going to happen. If you meet us out there one day, that'd
we'll
be
let
cool
y'all
too.
know. Right. Wait, no. Well, we can't say that. We shouldn't say about that yet. Should we? We shouldn't put that out there. Be work.
I didn't know.
Not yet. Well, okay. If you
Teresa
want.
and all know, already know.
I know. If you want us to, we can. We're excited to. A little tidbit here before we get off the air. Wayno has got a new job, folks. He will no longer be with Campus Services. He's leaving the fold. He is now going to be working for, is it Village Arms?
Yes.
Village Arms Apartments.
Mm-hmm.
The Village Arms Apartments in Pensgrove as a maintenance man.
Just got to wait for the background checks and
So
fingerprints and all that stuff.
we wish him the best as far as the job there. He seems pretty excited about it, and they seem like they're, the way he's talked, pretty excited to be getting him. He does take his boiler license with him, and they need that. So he already had that. That was a plus right off the bat. And, the little things here that he'll be getting into maintenance work for the apartment complex.
Then we'll be able to host a 6-hour show on Sundays.
Oh, here, now it's not. Don't worry about me. I'm just here for the running. But anyway, it is nice to be able to, that he can relax and chill a little more and not have other things to do if we do run over. So this is one of our longer shows.
Yeah, because I'm not doing church anymore.
Right, he's not going to do his other thing that he would do. So,
Building check, I still do. I got to go do that now.
All right, so we'll talk to you next week. We will see you next week. It'll be the 22nd at 9 o'clock. Unless we change it, we'll let you know. We'll put it out there on the page during the week. So right now, the Sunday morning seems to be pretty comfortable for us. So
9 to 10ish.
yes, 9 to 10ish. Yeah, we just always said an hour show, but we're not. Obviously, it's an hour and a half right now, and there's no time limit for anything. It's no big deal. So we kind of like it. We can stretch things out a little bit. So, all right, guys.
All right.
We'll see you next week.
Peace.